Greetings and good time zone. I hope people are doing well today. And morning, Setis. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I decided to try something different because it's Next Fest next week, or starting tomorrow. So I didn't want to do anything major on one of my off days. I'm doing okay. I'm a little normal, aching, slightly tired, but I have the week off work, so I'm doing okay, to be honest. One thing I do want to test, because this is just a map creation, it's not a game, there's no music. So I made a new source for music, but I don't know how loud it's going to be. Because to me, this sounds okay. I'm hoping that it's coming through. It's just the Stellaris soundtrack, which is what I used for my opening. But today, we're going to build some TTRPG maps. You want hills or flats or... I think I want forest. I want a river. I would like the river south if I can. Yay, thank you for letting me know. No weather. And this is a large map, so it's probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna warm me. See how this goes. Sometimes it takes a while to load up. I've not played around with this as much as I would like to. Oh, we got the spinning orb of death. Hey! As I said, I would like the river on the bottom side, but I don't know if I can change that terrain. Change terrain type. I want the river down here, going left to right, but I'm not sure if it will. So I may have to delete the river myself. So let's just paint this out. I'm painting a river. Assuming it lets me paint in a river, so that would be awkward. But I imagine it will. Maybe if I just turn this up, it'll go a little bit quicker. Yeah, I just felt like trying this out, see how it goes. I know at least one person that might be interested in watching because of what he's said before. Is there just a select tool? And I just delete. I guess there's not just the select tool. There probably is, I just don't know where. It's tokens, lighting, terrain. clear terrain. There we go. That's kind of what I want. Let's just go across and clear all the rocks and stuff. Oh, okay, so I can just paint liquids like that. Fair enough. Let's go back to terrain to lower it. We don't want it as strong. So I do want the river to meander a little bit into the map. Because then I can have a bridge. Hopefully I can build a bridge. Let's clear all this vegetation that's in the way. And liquids, clear water, ice. No. Hey, we have a river. I just want to smooth it a little bit. Or maybe raise it. Just to add a little bit of definition. Because if it all looks the same, it's kind of boring. And I kind of want like a natural fjord area a little bit. Flatten terrain then. Maybe I need to lower that just a little bit. And then smooth this. And smooth this. So I might just raise that a little bit. And smooth. Are there any bridges? Yes, there are bridges. What do they look like? That's kind of small. I don't want it like fully stone, maybe. Because the other thing to take into account for some things like this is how wide you want it to be. Because for TTRPGs, having a one wide bridge can be really detrimental. Especially in combat encounters. You kind of want too wide. At least then you can get a cart going through it as well. So let's just place you, see if I can edit you at all. I can just make the thing bigger as a whole. I would like to maybe... I wish I could just widen it. But I'm not sure I can. Unless I just do one like this and build my bridge itself. It's also a thing. Are there any starts to the bridge? Broke a bridge. Okay. Temple Bridge, Stone Bridge, Center. Oh, okay. So this is at either side. Can I shrink you down so you're only 2 wide? Yes, I can. Okay. So let's duplicate and spin. I can delete you. Stonebridge Center, Stonebridge Center. What's the difference? There doesn't look to be too much of a difference. Oh. I wonder... No, they've got similar patterns. This is locked by the looks of it. Oh, there we go. They look almost identical. Okay, so I just need this. Shrink you down so you're only 2 wide. Any way to raise or lower it? Control snap. Or do I have to have supports for it? Which would also be a fun thing to have. Placing objects. I want to lift them up. Object controls, rotate, scale, move, duplicate. I'm not sure you can lift them up to be raised. This may need to be Googled. Oh. Okay, looks like you can't just yet. And it's a feature request. Okay. So I will need to make pillars, which is fair enough. I don't mind doing that. Or I could just stick with a normal bridge. But building one sounds fun. Except there's no stairs. And I imagine I wonder if wonder if you could make a bridge out of a room. Well, now I have to science it. So move you. Oh, well, I guess another thing I could do is, I wonder if you can group items together. Undo, there's undo, good. I don't think you can group them together. Which would be great. But anyway, let's see what happens. If I do this, I don't want random. It's building a room. Sometimes it can take a little while. Sometimes. I just wanted to see if it was possible. But it feels like it's having trouble. Oh, there we go. And it raised everything up. Place rooms, I think. Why did it raise it up so high? I'm gonna undo that. So I think there was a setting that I changed that wasn't right. And it's creating stuff on a plateau. There's it's placing it on the grid. So if I do that, it's gonna raise everything up. Hope I don't have to delete the whole map and start again, but I might have to. Flatten terrain to room height. Yeah. Okay. Is there a way to lower the room height while I have the place already built? I don't think there is. Let's undo this. Save as Riverside 1. Taking a while to save, apparently. I think it's because I made the map so big. Oh, back. Okay. So I'm going to create a new map. Room placement plateau. Water level. And that'll be better. I'm not going to have a river. I'm going to make it myself. Yes, I know it's the map warning, so... This could take a minute. Oh, or not. Okay, so... Terrain, clear terrain. Big brush size, clear all this. Fill the terrain again. It's a learning experience. It's always fun to learn something new, even if you have trouble with it. Well, maybe not learning how to use paths on Planet Zoo is a point where you go, no, I don't know, learning. Okay, then let's painting clear water. Da. Flatten. Oh, good. Now it's lowering into the floor. That's better. Let's place objects. Green, customizable cube, customizable diagonal wall. Customizable, but customizable. Oh, okay. Download texture and template. I think I'm just gonna have one of the pre-built bridges rather than trying what I was doing. Temple bridge is nice and all, but because it's this. But I do need support. Hello? I might try it with the rooms again. And always just delete it and try again. Let's draw. That. And the problem is it lifts the floor up, which I would like. Maybe I just need to lower that. Or can I scale you smaller? This could work. Just have that. And then let's get those bridge pieces back. Can't place it because it's not on solid ground. Awesome. So I guess I'm going to have to build a room. But could I have the room supported on the pillar? That would be the best that I could get. Those are some tiny pillars. Pillar with cobwebs. No, thank you. We good. Delete these, but I'll move you in case I want to use you later. But I think if I place a room, village, because the alleyway would have been the best. Essentially 2 extra on either side. Settings, don't want objects, don't want walls or windows. So I would like to place stuff myself. And then it just raises it up, which is not what I want, but I'm wondering if I can delete it later. I would love it if there was a way to scale it that snapped to the grid. As well. So I can move it that way and it snaps to a really weird grid. I'm trying to build a bridge. Make my own, essentially, rather than use one of the prefabs. But it wasn't essentially letting me build it how I wanted. Although now the structural that I've just seen, or is that where it's located? Stairs up, stairs down. Gingerbread stairs. Okay, that definitely must be a seasonal thing. So the other thing is it didn't let me build on top of something else. Which would be great, because then I could have support pillars. Can I affect the terrain? That's another thing I was going to test. No, don't think I can. Not where the building is. So I'm gonna go back because I do want a proper bridge, and I'm gonna use one of the prefabs after all this testing. But that's some of the fun. Yeah, I don't know how to build it. I'm just testing myself. This is the first time I've properly used this program. The main thing that I wanted is not a bridge that's just one grid wide. And then if I scale them up, they just might end up too big. Although this isn't too bad for the width. A little bit bigger. Because if you're making a TTRPG map, just having a bridge that's one grid section wide good shout. Where is it? It showed up before. Custom. Let's try seeing if I can place that. I can. So, okay. Now I can delete that then. I guess you need a texture or something that lets you change it. Yeah. And that just loaded up a different page, a website for a template. But yeah, that could work. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if let's go to the workshop. That probably has something. Maybe. No. guess I just probably have to make my own. What type of texture does it look for? Or will it look for any texture? Okay, that's fine. So I'll make my own. New. Save as. Where's it located? Oh, I did it in. Oh, okay. Oh, artwork and maps. I'm stupid. Artwork, maps, Dungeon Alchemist. See if that works. Yay! Now I can't see it. Maybe I should do the custom block and then turn it invisible afterwards. That might be a good shout. Okay. Thank you for the idea, though. That was a good shout. That just looks way too tall. I want half the size. Ooh, some of these stairs are pretty cool. That's all of them. Let's start with the bridge at least. I'm gonna have this and then re-shrink it down because it's way too big. I need it just over 2 grid squares wide. And then we can place it up there. Does this auto level it down? It does, but it also shrinks it with it. So again, learning. It's always nice to figure it out. Okay, this is the block. Custom. So if I wait, that's I'm gonna say to be able to make it a bit more. Ooh, that's what I can do rather than have you. Although I wish I could change the dimension of it properly and very easily. Like it needs a bar here, 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 and just underneath. So they're vertical. Custom cube, custom plane. Yeah, this one's a little bit better because it's already at the right height. It's just really, really big. So probably going to need to do this. Now I might need to raise the floor a little bit. But I'm wondering if they merge. Yeah, that's slightly higher than this one, which is fine. And then I just need to select every single one to change the colour. Not open up a website. But now this can go on the top, which is fine, and then I just turn it invisible. And then I just need to raise the land here, and hopefully it doesn't push things up, because that wouldn't be ideal. Let's flatten you a much smaller circle. Oh, that's great. That's what I want. I can raise it above what's already placed. Okay, back to bridges. That one is the end piece. Shrink it down. And I duplicate that. And then oh. And then if we do that, keep doing this. That one. So now I have blank textures and we have a bridge. I may want to try and put some supports in the middle somewhere with a pillar, or I could just have them Wait, is it not letting me intersect because the object is already there? Oh, it doesn't let you... Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, where is the collision? Oh, there. Do I want you there or there? Or just straight in the middle? No, I want you through an already pre-existing pillar, sort of. Do I want that? Because I kind of want to build, can I put a roof? No, not really. Although that might be in, might be in like walls and stuff. Duplicate. Duplicate. Turn around. As long as they're not showing through everything. Duplicate that one. Let's get rid of the right way around. So we have a bridge. I just need to terrain. It's raising the whole thing. Because of the plate underneath. Whereas this side should be fine. Yeah. Flatten it a little bit. Lower it just a touch more. Do you want it raised ever so slightly more? No, too far. No. There's the strength so much. Let's turn you back to grass completely. Or almost completely. It doesn't want to change everything. This change. It's doing a number on the frame rate with this. It's just too dark. I want an in-between, so I may have to come back to that. Okay, so when we come over, probably the first place that we would want would be a tavern. Because that seems to be always the right thing to have in a campaign. First thing you come across is a tavern and then all of the other buildings. So let's push size that, flatten out. But it's not going to be a huge tavern because I only want to build like a fairly small town. Granted, I know the map that I've made is I think 50 by 100 or 100 by 50 I should say. So tavern, Great Hall. Sure, let's see what they want to populate it with. So we have a tavern, have the Great Hall. I'm only going to have one floor maybe. I know normally in like RPGs bedrooms are on the second floor, but it's only going to be a small one. So let's have the pantry. I'm going to... Oh, I needed another room. Great Hall. Okay. Rooms. Okay, let's try that again. So Great Hall. I'm sure there was a way that you could add separate rooms, but let's just do that. And then it won't let me do anything while it calculates. I literally can't click a thing. So yeah, I'm definitely going to edit this a little bit. But let's just do small pantry. Is there a kitchen? Yeah, but it's in the mansion. This might just change everything. Yeah, that's a fancy looking kitchen. The pantry there, kitchen. Then I'm going to extend this room. Edit room shape. Have you like that? So if I edit that a little bit more, then maybe click OK, and then it will recalculate everything. Good. Like it how it's got stairs up as well. I would like to have a... Oh, the door's there. I want the door here. Oh, place doors. There we go. Or can I just move this? I can open it. I copy. it freezes up. Didn't like me copying that door. See if it recovers. It's not a game. It's a dungeon builder. It's literally, you make maps for tabletop RPGs, essentially. And I think I just locked up the entire program. Oh, hey, I duplicated the door right next to it. I want to delete that door. Delete that door. New doors. Favorite doors. Single doors. Or do I want a double door? Don't want mansions. I just want... That'll do. For now. Maybe... That seems rather prison-y. Seems nice, but prison-y. Oh, that looks a little bit nicer. Maybe have it that way around. Seems a bit better than having the roof inside the building. But yeah, I wanted to try something a little bit different. So I started playing this today. Well, playing I should use differently. I am going to save the side. Let's just name it that for now. Not come up with a name just yet. I wanted to add more rooms. Bedroom. There. Bedroom. Right in the fireplace. Okay. Bedroom. Ah, bunk bed. Fun. It basically generates stuff for you if you want, but you can then go in and place things manually. Yeah, while the doorman interrogates them. You get it. But yeah, you can just build maps, and it's in 3D, or you can have top-down view without walls, top-down view with walls. But the good thing is, it creates maps that you can export to other things. Like, I could export this map to Foundry, which is what I use. But it does all the walls, all the doors, all the dynamic lighting for you, which is amazing. Probably Roll20 as well. I'm not entirely sure because I don't use it anymore. I did do before, but then Foundry happened. Dungeon Alchemist export to Roll20. Oh, Dungeon Alchemist import to Roll20. There's a script for it. Yeah, it does all the boring steps. So you add a script in Roll20 in the API, so you need API, which unfortunate if you don't pay for a certain subscription of it. Then you export from Dungeon Alchemist, then create an empty new page in Roll20. Then you add the map image to the page, and then you paste the .txt content into the chat window. And then it sets up the lighting for you, and the walls and everything, through the script. So yeah, it exports to both Roll20 and Foundry. I love Foundry even more because it's just so powerful. Let's move you. Like, even this, the candle. Look at the lighting. And then it sets that up for you. It's a raid! Hi, Mastani, how are you? And Nemo. Long time no see. Thank you very much for the raid. We're just building in Dungeon Alchemist. And yes, squirrels are amazing. Squirrels are great. I'm British, we get a lot of them. How are you? What were you doing? I have no mods, so I do it all myself. Assuming it works. The King's Dilemma Chronicles. What's that about? That sounds like it could be really, really interesting. I wanted the fireplace back. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm just building tabletop RPG maps. Ooh, a hearth. In Dungeon Alchemist. Or do I want the furnished fireplace? No, I'll have the hearth. Yeah, sometimes in those games, depending on the developer, choices can be just, or mechanics can be weird. Or they can have a choice in a dialogue that it's like, here's what their interpretation of it is, but your interpretation might be a lot different. So you select it, and then your character kills someone or something, and you're like, what? I'm going to move you closer to the wall. Yeah. Firewood. Is there anything that can hold the firewood? Or is it just going to be on the floor? I think it's just going to be on the floor. But I can probably duplicate it and stack it, maybe? No. So this one doesn't allow collision. Oh, I have collision off. Oh, now I can't place it on top. They really need to add Z-axis to this. It would make everything amazingly well. I bought Dungeon Alchemist as soon as I saw it released. I was like, oh, I need this. And then I didn't really touch it. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind if you raid and run. I do the same thing like every single day because I have to raid and then go to work because yay. I do like the fact that it moves everything that's on it. Let's move you to here, to there. Rotate, rotate. Having the barrels near the door is probably not the best idea. Whatever. I also love how it places the chairs sometimes underneath. Let's have you there. Yeah, close to the wall. Move you to there. Have the empty bowl there. Just delete you. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Go do whatever you have to do. Raiding and running is fine. There's a mop and bucket. I am gonna swap that. Uh-oh. It locked up again. Let's wait. See what it does. I think I just opened the door, but it seemed to lock everything up. Oh. There we go. I just want to swap these around. So which door were you? Yeah, has to go to space. Door. Single door. Which are you? I mean, I should probably have all the rooms the same style of door. Old door. And then we delete you, and you get a wall back. And we move you to here. And I think that deleted the light that I had. Yay! Was it an object? A lamp, maybe? Wall lamp? That's an oil lamp. Gingerbread lantern. You don't need a window there. You kind of want a window. Cabin window. Oh, you have a window there. What type of window are you? Just I wish there a view to tell me what I have selected, other than just looking at it. It's not an arch, not an ornamental, not a bay window. That's way too expensive for this place. It's not a broken window either. It's definitely wood. Not you, not you, you. The fact that it's raised up is the weird one. Oh. Old window. Town window. Window. There we go. I just want them all the same. There we go. I think they're all the same. Although it did change and reload. So we've got wood, we got the fireplace, we've got essentially a bar. The kitchen is over here. I might want to move this now that I've thought about it. Let's move you. Do you get added to this now? No. Okay. Anyway, let's rotate you. You. And then Oh, counter. It's an ornamental counter? Okay. I kind of want a single... kind of want this, but not the full thing. Like half the size just for one bar. But I know that won't work. But I'm okay with this. Maybe... I'm okay with that, I think, because... yeah, that'll do. Now I need to move all this. I may want to extend this out one more. In fact, I think I will. So let's go back to the room. Edit this room. Edit shape. Add that. And then it loads. And it adds the, the stuff that I kind of wanted to add anyway. Which is great. Let me go back to objects. Do I want all the same tables? Don't want you out there. I want to move the entire thing. Okay. So that just seems awfully close to the main door. Oh, unless... just have it here. I need to move the broom. Or the mop, rather. And then move you. Probably going to edit what's on this table, but I'm just getting it sort of lined up for now. Actually needs to be there, really. And I'm going to move these back. Okay. And then we duplicate this chair to put you there. So then there's enough room there. You need to move. Let me just put you over here for now. We have the bar next to the kitchen, next to the pantry, and then 3 rooms. I may move this door here, so I can put you here. Let's delete you. Duplicating doors is never a good thing, apparently. There we go. The annoying part about it is the fact that these 2 doors aren't the same. Wait, is there only one handle on... oh, okay. There's only a handle on this side. So the door opens that way. I would prefer it to open the other way. Because you open correctly. I prefer this to be just flipped. But not that, because then you open this way. Old door. Yeah. So that has to go the other way around. Unfortunately. Close the door. Close the door. You open correctly, you open correctly. The only way to fix it would be to have the door back here again. Which I didn't want to do in the first place. Oh, I have an idea. I have a cunning plan. This is the owner's bedroom. Edit room. Yes, this can be the owner's bedroom. Which then means I can make it nicer. So he has a bigger bedroom, and then the pantry gets smaller. The other thing is, I'm never a fan of things that are like the exact same shape. I have an idea. I need to move that rock and that tree. Yeah, I'm never a big fan of things that they exactly square. I always want things ever so slightly off. So if I edit you, I can make it 3 wide again. I have a big pantry. I may even move these barrels to back in the pantry. But I had a thought. And no, don't want to edit you anymore. Let's edit you. No, I didn't want to delete you, sorry. I do want to delete you. And then we edit this room. No. Do that, but we delete that. Although that deletes the entire room, so now I need to just place a room. I want you. And I want you. Actually, no. I want a hallway. Because I want a latrine. There's the crapper. And I want you. And you. So now there's more rooms. Actually, edit this room. No. And then let's edit this room. Now I'm going to change this room completely. I'm going to delete a door. So edit you, change you into another latrine. Well, kind of big. Although I like the fact that there is no latrine in here because there's a doorway. Let's delete you. Edit, refresh room. It adds a door again. Don't want. Oh, I should have probably done that. So let's delete you. Edit, refresh. It's a big old throne of a toilet. Maybe I could give the owner an ensuite. In fact, I may do that. Let's delete that door and add a door there. And then edit this room. Don't place any more doors, don't place windows or walls, and refresh. Enjoy the walkies. I hope the dogs have a lot of fun. Let's refresh. I think I'm going to have to build this room on my own. Just keeps putting everything in the center. I'll start with this though. That's a good start. Well, I do want to edit this hallway. I want to delete this door as well. Actually, I just want to move it. Move you. Bye. Have fun. Edit. Refresh you. So hopefully it'll make it a little bit better. That'll do for now. Refresh you. That'll do. Refresh you. I'm just basically turning the beds, but not doing it manually. I may add another room. I will add another room. Another bedroom, I think. So have all of this. Maybe I should add doors and windows to this one. But I am going to make this a bigger room. So let's add you. Gotta have one special room. And then let's refresh it, see what it gives us. Kind of want a double bed in this room. Not two singles. Assuming there are double beds. Ridiculously large pillow. That is ridiculously large. I agree. Furniture, maybe this will be better. Bed. A regal That is pretty big. Kind of just want something like this. So let's delete you. Because you're always going to get adventurers that want to pay the good money for stuff. So I can delete that. And then you have some that will just be happy with a bunk bed. I am going to furbish all of these myself properly. But for now, gingerbread bed. Ooh, an ice bed. Yeah, kind of chilly. Like, the owner is going to have a better bed than everyone else, but not too expensive. So probably this long bed. So I like the darker colour to it. This. Oh, you can add the cover to it. Nice. I love all those little details. Like you can open doors. It's a hearth that's not lit. That one is. I'm gonna move you against the wall. Flower bag, cauldron essentially. No. Oh, that's what I can add. Assuming there are any. Probably decoration. Rugs. There we go. So now I need to fill this wall with things. Oh, I got rid of my mop. Shelves. Bookshelf, shelf. Hi Magnan, how are you today? I hope you're well. This is just something different. It's called Dungeon Alchemist. It's not a game. It's just a map building tool for tabletop RPGs. But it does a lot of good things for you. Like you can import it to virtual tabletops. And it does all the walls and all the dynamic lighting for you, which is amazing. Oh, that would have been more useful. So for example, like this candle. It sorts out. Oh, I can change the color of it. Pink, purple, hashtag purple gang. I can put it out as well, and it turns it off. But if you export it, this would have all the light settings already for all your players. So I can export it to Foundry, which is what I use, but you can also export it to Roll20, but I think you need a subscription because you need access to the API. I really want something like a small wall or something just to put these in. Not really a table. And there's a lot of assets, as you can see. And they recently updated it to add like winter and ice theme, so you can have an ice biome essentially, or an ice palace. And some things are random in what they place on them. Like this round table, study, has scrolls and a book, but here it has a hand and a poster. I wonder if it's different every time. No. Sometimes it is, but you can delete the individual things off of it. Oh, there we go. It's a Ouija board. If I just middle clicked it, it did something different. I wonder if that works with these. Or if I have to place them. Oh, I also had this out. So that's different. Don't place it. Nope. Nope. Rustic bakery table. So yeah, not all of them are the same. Like that's different. And different again. And different again. And I think it only has 3 or 4 presets. Oh, that one's different. I do sometimes. I want to get back to it, but sometimes I just don't have the time. I really don't want to place anything in the door. I could move the door to place another table. That's a thought. We need to move these now. Hi Memento, how are you? Look what I'm playing! Well, playing. I shouldn't really say. Yeah. Come back. I'm going to move the door. If it will let me. Sometimes it locks up completely if I try to do something. And then we just give it a moment. Yeah, how are you, Memento? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've got the spinning circle of doom. It's mostly because I've made a larger map that I think this happens. Right, there, I can move the door finally. It just didn't like me. So now I have that table of food farmer's table. That's a bit different. That's also 6 chairs. But yeah, I would like to get back to DMing, but I kind of don't want to play 5th edition anymore. I want to try Pathfinder. 2nd edition. No, it doesn't look right for now. Maybe there's a single one? No, it's even lower. Yeah, I like the fact that it just regenerates a table. Like I have two of the same ones essentially here. I've just flipped them. But the fact that you can middle mouse button to regenerate whatever's on the table, which I found by accident. Oh, I can delete you now. So now I have a little bit of a tavern going. I do want to edit all of these rooms, it's just I wanted the layout. And I said before that... Oh, I have the bucket selected, that's why I can't zoom. I don't like layouts that are exactly symmetrical or square or rectangle. Because I may even add something over here, but I don't want to take up too much room on this map. Like I would like a couple more buildings. Also, building this bridge was funny. Because they're all individual pieces. But I had to place them on... because I had a good shout out from... is it Yoka or Joka earlier on? I never asked how to pronounce your name, and I should have. Where is it? Place objects. Custom. Because whenever I was trying to place this bridge, it was also always placing it in the water, because it's 5 different tiles of bridge. It's... rather than using this pre-made, I constructed it with this to shrink it down as well. But it goes in the water. Just a little bit too far down for my liking. And I couldn't really connect it to the other things properly. So underneath this bridge is a bunch of these scaled up to about this tall. And then I made a blank texture. So now it's invisible. But I have the bridge resting on that, which I thought was funny and a good workaround. Are there any paths that I can make? Actual pathways? Because that's one thing I wanted to check with terrain. Because this can only be placed in a wall. So I may need to actually make a room. Yeah. A room with no walls, essentially, to make a proper pathway. But I like how this is coming along so far, after almost 2 hours. Go back to placing objects. I had a mop and bucket. Now I don't know where to put it. Oh, I want to put it in a corner though. Is it a brush? It generated a mop. Or is it because I'm in different things? It's not furniture, not lights, not nature, not storage, not structural. Utility, maybe? And abstract. Or was it just a big brush. But no, because it was this. It was on the Z-axis. Ooh, purple crystals. Bucket. Broom with the bucket. There. That's what it was. And then it changes. So I'm guessing it was a broom. Yeah. Then I can place you there. And a mop and a bucket for any spillages. Away from the bar and all the food. Food and drink. I want to change this table. Because that looks way too posh for in here. Table, workbench. Table, table, table. I'm fairly sure there was like a bakery table or something. Coffee table, cabin table, fancy table. Hi Liprela, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. Rustic table? Ooh. Nothing on it there. Nope. Other than that. So there's a farmer's table, which also may, although it's got chairs. No, I did see the setting. It was in here. Which is also a cool feature that you can have time of day or night. It's just like, ooh. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Or then we also have nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. Oh, dying in Valheim is always an experience. And Wrath, the worst item in the game. Okay. Objects. Table of food. It's got to be like a laboratory table. Yes, sure. We shall serve our patrons. Bakery. Aha, bakery table. Bakery counter. I can make an actual bakery. Looks like this doesn't generate anything else. Oh no, it does. Oh, sweets. Baguette. Rustic bakery table. Bakery 3 counter. Bakery 4. God, this is a huge bakery. Oh, 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3 tiles, 4 tiles, 3 by 2 because it's an L shape. Oh, there's so much I want to do in this. So first I'm just gonna delete these. Because that's way... Oh, I know what I should do instead. Rather than bakery, kitchen. There's no kitchen table? There's a fire pit. Okay. Butcher's block. I guess I'm just going to have to place things manually, which is fine. The fact that I have the bakery table but not like a kitchen table. Hmm. A baked egg. Just, here's your food. Okay, so let's just bowl of potatoes, bowl of chicken, bowl of olives. Spices. Where is it? That's too low down. That would work if I move you. I may want to move this. We shall see. Delete that. I'm just thinking of like counter space. I probably want a counter instead for this place. I would like it flipped the other way around. Or maybe, no, that's 4 wide. That. No, I don't like the pillars that are in that. I just want a normal. Let's do a bakery. No. Like, I want them this width. These are like designed to be in the middle. And it's just an ornamental counter that fits essentially. But it gives me storage space. Can I place stuff down there? I don't think I can. Because that would be great to be able to fill up those shelves that it provides you. Right. There's one feature that I want them to add, like yesterday, from what I've seen. And that's Z-axis movement. Hell, just being able to float things in the air would be great. I think we're going to delete you. How do you look? Collision off. Is there a stove? Bakery oven, furnace, stove. That would be more like it for a place like this rather than the big hearth. So the hearth would be actually better off here, but I like this one. Let's delete you. No. Move you out there. Move you over here. Counter space. Is that literally a cauldron? Cauldron with food. Yeah. Put you over here. I may not even keep this. It was added when the room generated. But I kind of want to have the cauldron with food as well as the stove. And have the stove next to the counter. And then shelves. Nope, them ones. For some more space. But I don't like the gap. I want it. Oh, unless. Damn it. We overlap it properly. So the studs are overlapped. The only problem is you can see the crease between them. So I may just delete that and have it like that, and cheese safe. What? That's a very small storage cabinet. That's a very large cupboard. It's broken. Hi Jube, how are you today? I hope you're well. Also egg. Eggu. Eggs. Egg. Ooh, half an egg. Baked egg. I could put on these shelves. Ooh. I put the spices on each I could put them on each individual. I can make a spice rack. Oh, this is so nice. Is there a rack? There's a wine rack. There's the other kind of rack. Cheese. That seemed to really butcher it though. Memento. Although whenever I say something like that with an elongated E in it, it always reminds me of oh, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, I think, because the monkey that can talk, kind of, is called Steve, and when he says his own name, it's Steve. Steve. Because the main character's Flint Lockwood. Cheese. Or is it cheesy? Why is that oil lamp smoking so much? I have to place it to see what it does. Ooh. Can turn it off, but it makes purple? Does it do different colours? Or is it always purple? Now I have to see. I think it's always purple. Hashtag purple gang. There's just so much to look through. And some that make smoke, some that don't. And I'm getting sidetracked again. This over here. Is there a rack for, not tools, but for cutlery? No. Damn. Do you want me to say all of them? GG, RNG, ooh, hype, parasocial, hype, Fraz, and then because reset, okay, stay in your lane, rip, first try, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say all of them. But that's a lot of them with letters and words. And a lot of them are all hype. E. Okay, that's kind of exciting. The fact that Dungeon Alchemist just followed. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm learning. I'm having fun with all the generation. It's not a game. It's a dungeon builder. 4 games. Yeah, it's basically you can build maps for tabletop RPGs. And I just wanted to do something different. But the best part for me is the fact that you can export it, including the dynamic lighting on walls and doors and everything, to virtual tabletops like Foundry or Roll20. So I think with Roll20 you need a subscription because you need access to the API to add the script for it. But I use Foundry, so I'm okay. Yes, Jude, definitely does. I also need to move these around because I have a pantry. Wait, is this is the cheese safe? It added one anyway. Yay! But yeah, I'm just mostly learning and liking the fact that some of the things that you can just add to the shelves, some of them you can't, which, well, not that I saw. But let's try now that I'm actually zoomed in. Food and drink, food. Can I place? No, it always goes on the counter for these. No, I saw the option. Let's have a go. Let's save first. I have quite a big map, so this might take a little while to save. Because I think it's 100 by 50. But I'm just going to save real quick, as it does the spinning circle of doom. Come on, finish saving already. I understand why it takes a little while. There's one thing that I really want from this game. Well, utility, let's call it that, app. But I've seen that it's on the feature request. I would like Z-axis manipulation for items, just to create floating items, as well as having an easier time building bridges how I'd like to build them. Okay, now I can place the token. So let's be a barbarian. And then, what was it? Place token, click the chess icon in the toolbar. In where? Because I know there was somewhere. Because that's the chess icon, or a chess icon. I've already figured out a way to place it with the, where is it, custom. Because this bridge, I had a lot of these underneath it, and then I created a blank texture. Ah, there we go. So, WASD, jump, look around, interact with objects, and escape. Look at the void, this is amazing. So much detail. I think I need to maybe change that wall a little bit. I guess that's one benefit of first person, that you might miss certain things. So this is what I was working on. Yeah, I originally tried it with the cube, but because of the level of the water, or the riverbed, it was kind of messing it up unless I resized every individual cube. So what I did was, let's go back to the custom. With the tiles, because it was on the land, when I duplicated it, I had the tiles overlapping each other at some point. I had bigger tiles than this, but they overlapped on each other somehow. Now it's not working, obviously. There. Now that one's on top of it, and then on top of that, on top of that, and I just changed each one individually to the blank texture. So they were all the perfect level. But yeah, I bought this as soon as I found out about it ages ago, but I never really got into it. I tried it like once or twice. But now with me streaming, I have the opportunity to play around. But yeah, my favorite part about it is the fact that it just imports, or you can export it to import it into your favorite virtual tabletops. And this is the owner's room, which I need to pretty up, but he has his own ensuite. And then we have a corridor into one bedroom, which is a bunk bed, to another one, which is another bunk bed, but no window, which I probably need to fix. You also have no window. And then this is the bigger bedroom. One other thing that I would really like... Why don't you close it? There you go. The doors, when you flip them... Oh, you can walk through. Right, let's exit out. When you flip the doors, it flips them all. I want a door that has a handle on each side properly. A simple wooden door. Oh, and there's an ad playing. Never mind. Thanks for being here, and in case the ad's playing for you, there's a message. Let's close. 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 Need to close all the doors that I opened. Also, this bedroom has no door. This is the thieves' bedroom. They have to figure out how to get in. That would actually be a cool thing to add for people. Need that. That's right, that's right. Close this door. Yeah, close room mystery. Like, I'm the greatest rogue that ever lived. Oh, do you want to prove it? Sure, sounds like a challenge. Your room is number 4. Or number 5. It's like, there's only 4 rooms. And that's the challenge. Good night. Then they have to pass perception checks, thievery checks, to maybe find a hidden tunnel or a hidden wall. And then they spend all night looking because they don't want to fail. And then they wake up after, well, they don't wake up. The rest of the party wakes up after a long rest. The rogue is sat in a corner in the fetal position, rocking backwards and forwards because he's not slept all night. And then you ask the owner. No, I'll delete the window as well. I just tested my map as a token. But I can show again. I don't mind. Look. Yay! I've just closed all the doors, so I'm just going to open this one. But the fact that you can walk through the doors even if they're not open is funny. Yeah, toilet. But yeah, I've already found some things, like I may want to change these walls. Especially this one, because it just doesn't match at all. And then if then you finally tell the rogue that, oh yeah, you just have to jump over the building. That would be a fun one. Like, what? Oh yeah, none of you realize there's no roof to this building. What do you do when it rains? Get wet? Yeah, some of them, there's this one which is different to these ones, and this door's different. I need to change them to the old doors. That one. Need to change you, need to change you. Because I want towel. Get off the doors. Look at you. So I want the handle on the hallway side. That. I guess what I really need is to find a door that's got a handle on both sides, because these old doors don't. Because that's a push. You don't really need the handle. But I want them to be able to open into the wall rather than into there. And this way opens into the hallway instead. Maybe if I do that. Try the old Victorian. That's more like it. So I guess I'm going to be using these doors instead. Door. Door, door, door. Now, no. You open that way. I flip you. You open into the hallway. Which I want it to open that way with the handle on this side. Maybe the old door would work for that. Yeah, the old door works that way around. So for this room, I would probably want Victorian door there. Then it opens into the wall, so you have more open space. The only difference is this room, which I could have lead from the kitchen rather than the counter. Oh yeah, I think about things all the time like this. It has to make sense in my brain. So if I delete you, and my brain is not the best thing at times. So I need that door. I need to rotate it, which means I need to move this, which I can put in here because this is the pantry. This needs to be the other door, I think. Open it. Yay. Yeah, we will know is the problem. And it's like it literally makes no difference in the map. It's just I know. I also want you to open towards the cabinet. So then you've got an easy access to them doors. Which means you need to be the old door. Because you open that way around. And then you've got easy access to those doors as well as an open space, and then you can always go round. Because having it on the other side, you've got the cabinet blocking anyway, so that's doors right. I never checked this door. You open outwards into the ground. I need to fix that. It needs to be this way around though. Okay, let's go to the terrain, lower terrain. Flatten. And yeah, I'm definitely a perfectionist when it comes to things like this. It just has to look right. Even if it's something minor that makes no difference, it has to look right. Yeah, the lights have to be right, the water has to be right, it has to make sense. I don't want all of it, I want smooth. So I do want some hills. Let's fix these walls while I remember. Which wall was it? Because it's partially wood, partially stone. That's on the inside. It's on the outside. Fences, ruins. Now, how much did that change? Because these are all individual rooms. So if I did it there, I'm probably going to change it. I just want to get it all the same. So you're a different room, you're a different room, you're a different room. So all the walls on the outside are now the same. Yep. But do I want them that? So now we get the fun. Kind of want them slightly wooden on the outside. No. Not all planks. I mean, a log cabin, it seems a little large to have it as a log cabin. Yeah. Castle wall. No. That's a... Ooh, that looks creepy. That would be great for a dungeon. Oh, even more creepy for a dungeon. I really do like that there is so much option. Stone, just plain stone is boring. unless it's for something specific like a temple. I think I'm just going to leave them as they are on the outside. Now I need the inside. That looks way too fancy for a tavern. Wallpaper. Higher wallpaper. That seems a little bit better. Ooh, I kind of like that. I may want to lower the windows down as well. Oh god. But flesh and stone. And then it's all the blood and guts and everything underneath. It sounds creepy, it sounds amazing. Floor tiles. Maybe not. I would like it to go fully, like from one end to the other, maybe. Don't think stone would be the best for this. Maybe stone in the kitchen to act like proper tiles. Because I don't like this. This seems too fancy of a tile work for just a tavern. Like, you want rustic stone. Maybe even ruined. Not mossy though. Can't describe pretty places. I do much better with horror. But horror can be pretty. Just not for the people running through it. Yeah, I guess that's true as well. That would be funny. I may do ruined. Some of them. Maybe not. Let's put some stonework in the kitchen. Yeah, I do kind of like that. Just having a solid foundation in a kitchen. Maybe not so much in the pantry. Yeah, the pantry I might do Actually, I know where I'm going to put that, because this is going to be the better of the bedrooms. And this is slightly different shape. So I might just do all of normal wooden flooring in here. Just to have it a bit different. But I don't know if I want anything underneath the tables. Just to break it up a little bit. Like, you can't even really see it, but I know it's there. It's enough. Oh, I might do that underneath here. Because I want the area behind the bar slightly different. I think it's going to be... Oh, that's what I need to change. Stone floor. Because it needs stone underneath it. It really does. Could always just outline the entire thing. Just have something to break it up. Except for the entrance. The entrance will have stone. I'm going to move the tables there. Maybe a little bit closer. Forgot that's a different table setup, so I'm going to delete you. Just have them all added. And then I'm going to duplicate you. Basically, if someone sits down, even though the chairs aren't fully properly aligned, it's a case of it's room for a player. Might be too close to the fireplace though. If I turn it and I move you down. So basically a player has that square, that square, that square, that square. There's a chair in each of them. So if anyone wants to sit down at a table, they each have their own square. Same here, sort of. Means they will be underneath or on top of a table, but with their tokens. But at least they have their own little location. And then I can surround this with the stone like I have. Could even potentially move the entrance back slightly. Which I may do, just so I can place the wooden tile there. Door. I'm trying to move it, but it's gonna lock up, and I think it has already. So we need to wait a few seconds. Oh. There we go. And then objects, move the rug. Now I don't know whether to have the way behind the bar at this end or here. And I'm thinking... Oh, that's 3? Okay. I just wanted 2. counter is the ornamental one. This. That way around. In fact, I'm going to delete you, and have this one. So it's all together. I kind of like that it's in the middle. But I do need to move this candle there. I would love like a counter top to flip, but I don't think they have that. Yeah. I wonder if you could bake it somehow. But I don't think it's possible. So I may just put a door in here for now to act like that. In fact, are there any small doors? There's a fence. Any single doors that are very small that basically are a gate. How big is that? Which can only be placed on a wall by the looks of it. It's an actual gate. So I guess if we place a wall. Which wall were you? Not that one. Oh, you that one. Oh, that's just painting them. I need to edit the room. I think. Don't want to refresh it. Any way that I can just add on a wall to the room that isn't a wall technically, it's just this section. That just creates a new room. What I want is literally just to place a wall here. That doesn't lead anywhere, it's just an extra wall. Object, delete room, edit room shape. That just deletes. Yeah, just a wall panel essentially. So I can fit like a gate onto it. So I maybe need to do a custom thing. Customizable wall. Can I place you onto that? Oh, I could have placed the object. Never mind. That's a stable gate is the only thing. Let's try the customizable panel. Just because it'll be fun to test. And then I can always turn it invisible, hopefully. Place the door. It doesn't let me apply to the wall panel itself. Broken. Oh, you can have a broken down door. That's cool. Structural woodwork. Ooh. I'm getting sidetracked again. Freestanding wall. That's probably what I want. If I can find the correct texture. Getting closer. That one. Now, will this work is another question. Probably should have snapped it. Let's duplicate you, snap you. Will you let me just add a door? Or a gate, or something? No, it's only if it's an actual wall. They don't act as actual walls. Okay. Which is a shame. Because you should be allowed to have a wall inside that you can put a door on. I wonder. Okay, let's try. Well, I had the old door, which should fit because of all these, but it doesn't want to clip to this at all. And there are no just straight up door objects. Doghouse. However, I can put a gate in there. So I could delete this, just have this panel here. Then have the gate. Just freestanding like that. What you mean, like, let's move you out here. So if I added a room, just add one there. Let's make it a great hall. Just add the doors, no windows. So if I did that, as it tries to calculate what the hell I'm making. Hope I didn't break it. I'll take a drink while this works. Yeah, great hall in this tiny space. You have a TARDIS? It's thinking about it. It's probably running through going, what objects can I place in this? Wants no doors? What? Problem is I can't interact. I can move around, but I can't click anything until it works this out. So we just have to wait. Bring up the exit menu. I can't click on any of these. I can't click on that. I think it's trying its best. Because I mean, I can't even save. Oh, it built something. Hey. So I want to edit you. Can I just delete the walls? Or how do I delete the walls? 'Cause I can delete the room. I've never tried this. Where do I go to delete the rooms? Because I can place them. Oh, maybe this. Change wall, place wall, remove wall. Aha! Place a door. Yay! I can put a door there. I still kind of want a gate or something similar. Like, not... that could be fun. I have the power. I'm unstoppable. Right, gate. Fence gate. Oh yeah. Stable. Oddly enough, the stable gate is kind of almost perfect. If it was lower down, it would be. Just gonna place that in there. How does it open? That way around. No, it needs to be that way around. So we have a tiny room right here. No, it was you? No. No. You. That is really funny though. Not gonna lie. Although I do need to change that wall. Walls. That one. I like it how it changed this when there's literally nothing there. But yeah, it's certainly possible. Just have to work around it, essentially. Wait, right. Delete you now. Didn't I have... I think when trying to create this, it might have deleted the table that I had here. So I'm sure I had an extra table here. Oh, don't want to move the rock. I don't know why, I kind of like the fact that this is generated how it has. What do you generate as? Ooh. I'm just going to keep going until I get one that I kind of want. As soon as I can stop clicking other things. No, that's the same. That one I might choose because it has what I have on it. I don't really need a second cutting board, but I think now it's just... Oh, that's different. Yeah, I know that as well. I'm just trying to figure out which way around. Like, I want you over here, closer to the stove. Ah, no. Is there any way to lock? Because that would be a good thing to have as well. Like any objects, if you could lock them so you can't move them accidentally. Let's move cheese. Cheese. Some fresh bread. Smaller fresh bread. Oh, actually. Don't want you. Keep you. Ah, like that. I want to click on the potatoes. Oh, this, it's clicking on the rock when I want the rolling pin. Because I like having clutter, because then if a player sees something like, oh, I see a knife there, can I take it? Sure. Add a knife to your inventory. Because they will really like the fact that they let you, or you let them do that. And it's just something as small as that can be amazing for a player. Like, it could be something completely not important. But if a player asks you if you have something and it's there on the table, you could be like, yeah, sure. As long as it's not something really overpowered. And a lot of players will really respect the fact that you let them do it. Although there is the case where sometimes it can go the other way and they expect to be able to take everything from a scene. Yeah. Yeah, some people, especially those that like want to play but maybe suffer from aphantasia and they literally can't imagine, they can't picture what you want to do, and just having the physical aspect of it there and ready to go makes it so much nicer for them. I hope. For me, I don't suffer from that, so I can only aid as well as I can. Plus, having clutter makes a place look like it's been lived in. Yeah. Wonder fishes. It's a wonder fishes. What was that? Wishes? Sure. I use a charge, you get a trout. And it flew across the map and slapped you in the face. Some people will get that reference. Actually, the door's there. No, actually, that'll be fine. I like shelves that you can place on stuff individually. I really do. Lock you. Now, if a cheese safe doesn't belong on the floor, really doesn't. No, I'm not going to find a table in walls. Will this go on top? Yes. Cheese safe in the top. Kind of table is that? Okay. Kind of don't want to block access to that. So what I'm going to do is move this over here. Although I could technically have this underneath. Which doesn't make sense because then you can't open it. If it was smaller, maybe. In fact, are there any containers, maybe? Furniture, counters, chairs, benches. Ooh, benches, oh, to sit on. Cupboards. I want a container like a chest, not a safe. Ooh, a pottery shelf. That's fancy. Oh, you could probably resize it, yeah. But I want to see if there's another one that's kind of thinner, like a box, kind of like this shape. Furnished old shelf. I like the fact that it has a bone. I just love clicking everything. A tool shelf. Bottle shelf. Ooh, I can make a potion room at some point. A bookshelf. A bookshelf might be nice to have in this place. Kind of like having recipe books. Nope. 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 There we go. Oh, you can sort of change the height of it a little bit. I'm going to move you there and then move you. Have you leaned up against that? Yeah. What else? Ooh, fonts. Baths, beds, desks. Latrines. The fact that they have this many ladders, which I don't need at the moment because this is only one floor. Ooh, planter with plants. God, there's so many things that they have that sometimes you just don't think of until you see them and you're like, ooh, now I must build a garden. A rotating bookshelf. I'm sorry, what? Okay, I'm gonna delete it anyway. Hey, if you gotta go, just pray you're not being chased by a T-Rex. Storage, that's what I should have looked at. Chests. So yeah, that's just a normal chest. Treasure chest. Did that have a flamethrower? That is so metal. It's got spikes, it's got fire, it's got a buzzsaw. And it's not a mimic. Like that's smaller. Now, the thing that I wanted to do was, again, use without way around, shrink it down. When you do something like this, damn it. That's one thing that slightly annoys me with this. If you have an item selected and then you go to zoom out, it rotates it. So if you get the top-down view, this, maybe someone will notice it and you could put an item in there, because it's just peeking out enough underneath the table. And then we're like, what's that? I don't know. What is it? What do you see? Might make it slightly bigger. And then if no one notices it, you could just have like the person with the highest passive perception. Be like, if it's D&D, yeah, you noticed there was something underneath the table. Wait, what? Yes, there was loot. Now that's a bit of a big crate. I suppose I could scale it down. Actually, I want another table in here. Furniture. Not a workbench. Chairs. Counter. Table. Ah, a coffee table is really is a coffee table. I love all the gingerbread stuff. No, that's way too big. I think it was just literally a normal ass table. Actually, I could put you there. Never mind. Now I need actual food and stuff to go in here. I would like to be able to place this like higher. Again, more of the Z-axis stuff. Oh, I can't resize? Okay. Let's go back to food and drink. Pastries. Some gingerbread table falls under food and drink. Of course it does. Oh yeah, I wanted to add all the spices to this. Right, these simply aren't going to be in view either. So maybe I should put them up here. Like, they would only be in view on a first person, essentially, or being able to view it. It's Skyrim time. Yes. But the thing is, with this, you could also get it sort of inspiration. Like if you spend time putting a room together, even with hidden details like this, if a player asks what's available for them, or if there are any spices, you can be like, oh yeah, there's 5 different types of spices. And you're like, what? Where? Oh, on the cabinet. You just can't see it from the top-down view. But it's there. Bowl of carrots. Yeah. No, I can't turn you on. Is there a frying pan? A skillet, of course. Yeah, American. Egg. Here's the bacon. Oh no! Where's the bacon? Why would you do this? Any rashers? Nope. Strips? Nope. Ah, the meat. How dare they need to add bacon. I mean, I would love baked beans. Don't get me wrong. Baked beans are amazing. Just drink, food and drink. Ooh, garlic. Sure. Nutmeg. Cinnamon. So I'll put them on the spice rack. Spice cabinet at this point. What's wrong with baked beans? Baked beans is amazing. It's a comfort food. at times. Just baked beans on toast. It's essentially your mac and cheese is our baked beans on toast. Fig, more garlic, fact. Yeah, that was. Where did you go? You on the floor? You're on the floor. Fair enough. Let's stick a cauliflower on here as well. Might be a lot of clutter. I might want to move you. I probably should move you towards the back here, maybe. And the cauliflower. Might shrink it a little bit. Gonna shrink one of the cheese wheels as well. Ooh, bay leaves. Lemon. And And another lemon. And one of them's smaller than the rest. Let's add some oranges too. Don't know why I've got them on the shelf up here. It's probably not the best place for them. In fact, because they're both citrus, let's get a furniture. Where was it? Not planter. Sure, there was a container. Oh, there. Storage. Crate. Okay, let's put the lemons in here. Oranges. Back to food. I wonder if it'd be worth me actually. No, that shrinks everything. It's. And I'm just dragging oranges, oranges, orange, orange. And then we rotate you, drag the lemons out before I shrink it down. Shrink a couple of these down. Have a slightly larger one, just to add some slight changes to it. Make you larger, make you smaller. Again, no difference to the player, but as a DM, you know what's in there. They have lemons, but probably no lime. No. Do you want some potatoes? Potato, potato. Okay. And let's add some more lemons. Why not? It's a big old pumpkin. Kind of a small lemon. Oh, onions. That's something that I kind of want as well. Put some of the cloves of garlic rather than having all of it up there. So then you can be like, yes, you can fight all the vampires you want. Ooh, turnip. Big pumpkin. Tall pumpkin. But yeah, I think just taking the time to stock up a place like this gives you some inspiration of what you actually have in stock if a player asks for something. And I want more bacon, please. I want some bacon. I guess I'll just have eggs. uh, Never worked kitchen, but I work in retail, so stocking stuff. Ooh, olives. I'm missing that spice. I think that's all of them. No, I'm missing this one. So let's move the fig. Put that. Let's duplicate the fig. A croissant. Both of them. Ooh. I guess eggs as well would be nice to have. But yeah, you can just stock up. And if a player asks for something, you might have it, you might not. Rather than trying to think on your feet. Of course, it just makes more prep time for you. Oh, now we have fish and stuff. And then I have the pantry that just has cheese and whatever we have in here. But I like having a well-stocked kitchen at least. I do need to duplicate a candle or two. I'm going to remove you and replace with you. Why are you all lowered down? And everything else? I wonder if it's because of this space. Because that candle is higher up than both of these two. Maybe it's this? Let's duplicate you, because I'm interested. Oh. Ah, okay, I can sort of change it. But yeah, now I have a fully stocked kitchen, pretty much. And now, I think I'm going to leave the pantry for now, maybe. Maybe. Because I'm not sure where the sack of stuff is. Because that's the good cheese. cutlery. Why is the sardine in cutlery? Okay. Actually, copy you. And then copy the cutting board. I think we're going to delete that. I'm fairly sure there's a baguette. Yeah. And then I can put you in the corner. Yeah. I think I'll do that. Maybe. I wish I could flip this the other way around. Maybe I can. Knife. With 2 different types of knife. There's a dagger, chef knife, knife. So I'm guessing that's the chef knife. Yes. The other knife, I think, is the other way around. Just could make it bigger. Let's move you, move this across, move the baguette up. In fact, just forget that it's on the floor. Still, no. Still nice and healthy. No, I'm going to delete that. Move you there. You there. Shrink you down a little bit. I'm going to have mostly candles in the back. There we go. So we have recipe books essentially on a bookshelf, candle, place to cook bread, as well as having the actual cutting board here. This to store food, this to store other things maybe. Or just other utensils. I do want a knife to cut the cheese. No. Undo. There we go. I should probably start decorating bedrooms as well. And, oh, I did put the door in there. Yes, good. The bed needs to go over here. I'm going to delete you and move you over here. As I said, it's going to be mostly candlelit hallways and rooms in this place. has to go here or here. Let's do it on this wall. And then that's right, the wrong type of candle, or the wrong type of lighting. Basically, I don't want anything opposite a doorway. So I wouldn't want a candle here, I wouldn't want a candle here or here. But on either of these two walls is fine. Don't want it here because of that. And also... yeah, I was thinking maybe that as well, because it does give it a bit of a creepy look as well. Like this candle, I may want to move over to this side. I do need another one here. But again, I don't want it in this place because that door opens and that door opens. Also, oh no, that still works because that door opens that way, that door opens that way. So you can block the rest of the hallway. That's fine. I'm probably going to move these candles, but I just want them in the location, in the actual room, so then I can move them later. Like this one will probably need 2 anyway, because of the size of the room. But I do like it having a sort of creepy look to it. In fact, he can decide where it goes, or the owner. So they might want to read while they're doing the business. Probably need one over here. Yeah. The candle lights themselves aren't too bright, but I like it. In the main hall area, though, I think I'm going to keep the lanterns that are here. But, probably this style. And then duplicate you. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I may move the windows around. So I delete that window and that window, and I can move you here, duplicate, have a 3 gap, sort of, yeah, 2 gap, and then the third 3 gap, so that it's symmetrical. The funny thing is, I can now sort, maybe? No, I can't. Maybe because I let go of the mouse button and now it's locked up slightly. I should save. That might be a good idea at this point in time. I haven't saved in a long time. Especially as it's struggling at the moment. Come on. No, wait for the program to respond, please. All I was doing was move. Oh, I clicked on. I know why. That took a while. Fairly sure. Okay, so I need to move you back to there. Save. Ah, that was quick. Normally, if I do like save as, it takes its time. Okay. No, I haven't. That's why. I haven't saved it since doing all of this. Oh yeah, I wanted to move you. I want a new window. Ooh. It's only on the inside. Okay. Why is the window on this side? This is the outside. Now I have to test. Flip there. I would like it 3 wide. Or I could move things back a little. It's really fancy. Too fancy for a tavern like this. I just wanted to see what it's like. Don't want iron bars. I want rock. It's gotta be this. Actually, maybe. No, didn't want to do that. Move you there. You there. Or not. Oh, I know what I can do. Windows. Cabin. Down. Rickety. Oh, okay, that's a fun one. I'm going to do cabin window, cabin window. And then I'm going to duplicate this. There we go. And have a window there. Might also put a lantern here, just to provide a lot more light for this room. light. There's also a chandelier that I could add for even more. Lights, that's probably a better shout. Candelabra is way too up for this. Lanterns. Ooh, it's fancy. Fancy. So I can add, okay. Brazier, that would be, this would be for a proper Great Hall. This would be for a cult Great Hall. I also think that I'm not going to be building more than one map, because I'm not going to be completing this map. Which I kind of had a feeling might happen, because it's me. Some of these are way high up in the air compared to the others, or just don't give a lot of light straight down. Like this gives a lot of light straight down, as does this, sort of. But I think it's also because it goes upwards when I go over the table. I think I know what I need to change. Unfortunately, it means I need to move this because I need to edit this room. So let's save. Oh, now this is taking a while. Alright, we need to edit this room. Edit room shape. I need to add you. Oh, it's going to rebuild all the walls again. Doing that one space Great Hall thing again. I should probably mention tomorrow Next Fest starts, but it starts at 6 PM my time. And I normally start streaming at like 2 PM. So I think tomorrow I'm going to do 4 hours of Cyberpunk until we get to Next Fest and then see where we go. I just really hope that they show us what demos are available earlier. So that would be nice, rather than 6 PM rolling up and me be like, oh, let's try this. But at the same time, I might do 2 while 6 my time. Take a slight break to eat food, because I do want to stream a lot this week, because I'm off work. So I might as well take advantage of that and stream more. So we do that. It kept both walls. Good. I don't need that. Now can I just move you straight back? I can. Awesome. Because I want to copy you, place you there, and move you there. So we get some more light. All the Dungeon Alchemists make all of the things. Yay. I'm kind of tempted to add one of these walls back in. Place wall. Oh, it needs to be that one. So then I have something behind the counter. Could also just build the walls out here. And have this as the only counter space, but I'm not really... Oh! Different idea. Move you. Put you again. And you there. This is a way that I could have got walls easier. We're learning! Yay! And then I can place more light. I'm not sure if I like how much these lanterns give. How much light? Because... Oh, wall lights. There we go. Like, this gives a lot more light. Hell, even a torch gives more light, but that's more for a dungeon. Light bulb on item. Ah, the power of the sun. I thought that was just turning the light on and off. That's nice to know. That turns it off. It's a little less spooky. And it might mean that I can delete some of the lanterns. But how does it look from above? Uh-oh. Oh, I accidentally selected the window and was rotating it. So yeah, this sort of fills my criteria of not always being the same shape. Like, I'm technically almost tempted to remove this table and shrink the hall a little bit. Because it's still a bit too square for me. It's this section that's a little bit different. But I think for now, I might just end here. And basically get rested enough for next week when I'm going to be streaming a lot more. Yeah, I think I'm going to end here. So let's just save. You can do save as well. Just to double check. Because that saved really quickly, which I'm assuming it can just save quickly if you've saved recently. Yeah, thank you all for being here. Who am I going to raid today? Who haven't I raided in a while, maybe? I can see who I've raided. You know what? We haven't raided KG in a while. Let's raid KG. So yeah, thank you all for being here. I hope to see you all tomorrow for 4 hours of Cyberpunk and then whatever demos I feel like. Unless Steam announces, like today, what demos are going to be available. Because that would be really, really, really nice. So yeah, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.